It will take a global effort to tackle the coronavirus pandemic. Working closely with the World Health Organization, the European Union is coordinating what's known as a pledging conference to fight COVID-19. Its mission? Diagnosis, treatment and prevention, and a strong desire that new technologies developed both during and after the pandemic will be available everywhere and to all. So let's see how the EU's research and innovation is helping in this global effort. At the University of Copenhagen, researchers are working on a candidate vaccine known as a recombinant technology. Scientists are cloning coronavirus genes to identify their proteins in order to understand how they bind to human cell receptors.
The idea is to generate antibodies that hinders the virus in penetrating the human cells. Right now, we are testing prototype vaccines in mice. Those serum will be sent to Holland, where we will test the antibodies. The timelines are very aggressive in this project.
It is just one of many projects currently underway in Europe in the fight against coronavirus. During the pledging conference, the European Commission announced €1 billion for research into COVID-19 through its flagship Horizon 2020 programme. The extra funding includes €450 million for treatment, diagnostics and prevention. A €400 million investment into research and development and production facilities, and an additional €150 million for further innovation. Enabling a greater understanding of the virus so as to prepare better for outbreaks, the money will also be ploughed into treatment and vaccine research.
We have 48 projects which are up and running, testing, preventing, treating, which allow teams, 159 teams in Europe are in fact coming together. Part of that effort is also investment into clinical trials. We are funding clinical trials for therapies. At the same time, we're also working quite closely with industry. We have an existing partnership called the Innovative Medicines Initiative. And this partnership with the pharmaceutical industry is now also, of course, looking into COVID. What we are also providing is a platform around the European Open Science Cloud to allow researchers to share their research results, but also to share the data of their research. So this is increasingly taking up, and this, I think, will also very much help to bring together the more global effort around the science against COVID-19.
Another great example of European cooperation is taking place in Rotterdam, where researchers are studying to see if antibodies offer sufficient protection against the virus. They're confident their research will result in multiple strategies to fight COVID-19.
We could use the antibodies for diagnostics, that's number one. Number two would be to use it as a prophylactic, so give it to people who are at risk for an infection, so they cannot be infected. And number three would be to use it as a therapeutic to treat patients that have been infected.
Vital funding for research that should, scientists believe, provide fast and effective answers to beat the coronavirus.